What's going on, my fellow growth warriors and warrioresses? We're not talking about the females today. We're going to be talking about us males. And today, what I want to talk about is if you're beta or if you're alpha. So without further ado, you already know. Let's dive right in. A lot of us don't even know if we're beta or if we're alpha. And if you don't know what beta is, I'm sure most of us know what an alpha male is. If you don't know what beta is, it's the opposite to an alpha male. So a very feminine male, a very soft, in their feelings type of male. And then you have a very alpha male, a very outgoing, a very confident, a very present, a man who owns his shit, an alpha male. And the reason why I wanted to talk about this today was because a lot of us don't know if we're beta or if we're alpha. And it's important to know this. And it's important for the reasons a lot of men don't want to be ran by women. And when I say ran, I don't mean like you have a 50-50 relationship, you have communication, it's great. I'm talking about the complete opposite to that. I'm talking about she treats you like a little bitch, like you are her bitch. And there are many men in this world that get treated like bitches by their woman. And it's important to understand if you're beta and if you're alpha, because it's possible to turn it around. Like it's legit possible. But a lot of us don't know, and we're in relationships. And let me be first to tell you, if you're beta and you're in a relationship and you decide one day, do you know what? I want to be more of a man. I want to own things a little bit more. I want my woman to respect me. Let me just be honest with you and tell you, your woman is never going to respect you. Yeah, you plant the seed from when you first meet a woman, whether she's going to respect you or not. Yeah, she knows he's beta, he's alpha. Regardless of if she accepts you, she's going to accept you for whatever it is, isn't it? Like, some women, they don't want beta guys. They don't want soft guys. They want an alpha male, so they'll just leave. But if you're in a relationship where you are beta, believe me, and she does accept that, and she's more alpha, she's only ever going to treat you like a bitch. She's only ever going to treat you like that. Do not try and level up in that relationship, and a year later, 2 years later, you know what you say, you know what, like, I've leveled up, like, I've worked on myself, I feel more of a man, I feel more confident, like, I want more dictating power in this relationship. It's never gonna work, never. She's only ever gonna see you like that. She's only ever gonna treat you like that. It's just different. Like, in man world, a man can level up, and that fellow man can see his guy leveling up, and he can be like, you know what, fucks with you, I see you leveling up. But with a woman in a relationship, she's only ever going to treat you like that. So it's okay. If you want to be beta, it's absolutely fine. If you want to be treated like a bitch boy, I don't really know how to say it less than that. Like, if you want to be owned by a woman, if you want a woman to tell you what to do, if you want a woman she ain't going to respect you. Internally, externally, she's not going to respect you. Yeah, she might have moments where you might think, do you know what, my woman cares about me, like, she don't respect you. A real woman, most women, believe me, they do not want to bait a guy. They'll be in a relationship with a guy who's beta because, maybe you might tick the boxes, maybe you might bring in the bacon, maybe, I don't know, maybe you're just safety to them, and maybe that's in that moment in their life, maybe that's what they want. They want safety, they want comfort. They want someone to bring long-term foundation. They want someone they can bring a kid into this world with. And 9 times out of 10, a beta guy, you can bring a kid into the world because he'll look after, you can tell him what to do, he'll do it. But with a real alpha, they live their own life. They own their own shit. And it's just a lot harder for a woman who hasn't leveled up herself to be in an environment with an alpha, because he will not accept her shit. He will not accept things that a beta will accept. He will not accept being spoken to like a little bitch because he's leveled up. Now, I'm not saying like you can't just turn around tomorrow and be like, you know what, I'm alpha, or I own my shit. Like I'm alpha. Like I'm the man. No. There's many like points you have to hit in your life to become more alpha. Yeah. You inside of you can be alpha. Don't get me wrong, but you will lose a lot of your alpha-like traits if you don't continue to level up. And I mean, be a breadwinner. I mean, sex your woman right, speak to your woman right, demand respect for yourself. Others see you, and when they see you, they speak to you with respect. Just continuing to work on yourself and working on your growth and working on your mind and continuing to be a unit for your family, a unit if you're in a relationship for your missus, like just a unit in general. If you can continue to do that, then you will continue to become a better version of an alpha male. You can't just turn around tomorrow and say, I want to be alpha if you're beta. It doesn't work like that, but it is possible to turn it around. So a lot of us don't know that we're beta. We have beta-like traits. A lot of us don't know that we're in relationships with people who will never respect us. Understand this, yeah? Most women understand the difference between a beta and an alpha. And just because a woman's with you, it doesn't mean she respects you. Most women, majority of women, regardless of if they want to admit it to you or not, or admit it to the man world, which they probably never will, but I'll be the man to tell you that most women do not want a beta guy. They don't want to be with a man who is a bitch boy. They don't want to tell him what to do. They don't want him to be like a little kid. They don't want to mother him. They don't want to, that doesn't get their sexual energies flowing. That doesn't get them wet at night. That doesn't stimulate their mind. That doesn't turn them on. That doesn't make them feel like a woman. That doesn't make them feel anything. They legit think you're a bitch boy. They treat you like a bitch boy. And the only reason they're there is because at the end of the day, no one will probably put up with their shit in the space that they are. They probably are sick of leveling up. So they're just it's easier just to be with you, boss you around, tell you what to do, because you'll take it. It's just easier for them. And they probably just want an easier life. But that's not helping you. You will never elevate like that. We were never brought into this world to be bitch boys. Men are men. Okay? We stimulate energy and growth within ourselves that is so overpowering to a woman that if you're a true alpha, you can look at a woman and turn her on. And let me be first to tell you this as well. See, if you're beta, chances are the woman's going to end up cheating on you. If you're beta, chances are she's never really going to respect you. You're never really going to be in a relationship that's stimulating, that does anything for her. And chances are she's probably just going to end up leaving you. And you'll be like, why did she do this to me? Why? Because you're a beta male. Go and look it up. It's important for you to understand, because most men are walking into relationships with women and you don't even know yourself. Understand that women are leveling up all the time. If you're getting with a woman who's an alpha woman, it's never really going to work unless you out-alpha her. If you get with a very strong woman, it's never really going to work unless you out-alpha her. And you can't out-alpha her by saying, I'm more of an alpha male. You have to hit milestones, financial wealth, growth within yourself, a network of people that respect you so she can see that and she respects you. Otherwise, you'll just be a bitch boy. So, a lot of us don't understand. And a lot of us are not really checking. Like, we're so focused on, our work, our careers. We're so focused on being in relationships just to be in a relationship. We don't want to work on ourselves. We don't want to address things that happened to us when in the past. We just want to be in a relationship. We'll take any Tom, Dick and Harry. Any Tom, Dick and Harry. We don't mind going to Tesco's at 7:30 at night and getting the reduced section birds. And the birds, the girls, don't mind going to Tesco's at night and getting the 7:30 reduced section boys. But just remember, you go through the reduced section, it's going off tomorrow. So, something that's going to actually last and be sustainable in the reduced section and last ain't going to happen. Work on yourself. Understand if you're beta or if you're alpha. And if you're male, trust me, you can't be beta. Unless you want to be a bitch boy. If you're okay with being a bitch boy, then crack on. Be alpha. Let a woman tell you what to do. Let a woman dominate you. She'll never respect you. Deep down, she'll never really respect you. But if you're okay with that, then crack on. But for all you real G's out there, for all you real men who are down to be alphas or in the middle, like you do some beta traits, but you're trying to be more alpha, level up. Level up. Because if you level up, the opportunities are endless. You can get anything you want. Any buzz you want, any time you want. You know why? Because real women, they'll feel that sexual energy from an alpha. You don't need her. You don't change your life if you get her, if you don't get her. Nothing changes. Because true alphas don't live their life for women. True alphas live them lives for themselves and know that if a woman comes into their life, she's going to be an asset to them and they're going to be an asset to her. It's not the other way around. Love, peace.